them. And last but not least, we have from the fisheries and marine. So that is the order in which our graduates will be coming in. At least they are coming, we can hear the sound. I did not introduce myself officially because I know some of us have arrived late. I am Dr. Wilfred Onyango Odoyo. I am a lecturer at Pioneer International University and also heading the Department of Research and Innovation. Welcome. That is the band. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. On this day, the 5th graduation of Pioneer International University, I am going to be your MC, Dr. Wilfred Onyango Odoyo. Mr. Chancellor Sir, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, may we all arise for the national anthem, East African anthem, and finally the university anthem.
Powered by values pioneering a haven of knowledge and hope. Our visions brings us all together, a leading university of choice. As eagles we fly from height to height, through mentorship inspired day by day.
In research and innovation,
I'm proud of my university.
connecting with my dream,
I pride in my university.
defined by our display.
I'm proud of my university.
My skills and talents nurtured.
I pride in my university. Driven and powered, powered by intellectuals. Driven and powered, powered by values pioneering a haven of knowledge and hope.
Mr. Chancellor Sir, Chief Guest, invited guests, ladies and
by Provision 39 of the University Act 2012, Section 2, into brackets A, B, and C, and the Pioneer International University Statutes, I hereby declare this assembly a congregation of the field.
thank you. As we remain standing, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now call upon Ms. Purity Nyabir to commit this congregation to God.
Unseen. By your sovereign power, we congregate for our 5th graduation ceremony. We invite you to take charge and guide all our actions for the successful conduct of this ceremony. As a university, we appreciate the fact that you have brought us, the milestones we have attained. As we march towards the future, guided by our vision and mission, we pray that you order and guide our steps. We commit our founders, partners, staff, and the students onto your able hands, that as they play their part, we may experience growth and pioneer as an institution of higher learning that mold character for individual development and nation building. As we celebrate the accomplishments of these graduates, we thank you for guiding them through this academic journey. As they step into the next chapter of their lives, grant them wisdom to make informed decisions, courage to face challenges, and compassion to make a positive impact wherever they may be. May the values, skills, and knowledge gained enable them to pursue their dreams with zeal, resilience, and integrity. In a profound way, we remember their parents, guardians, and all people of goodwill who have supported them in this journey. May they experience the joy of their labor for the greater glory of your name. We dedicate this celebration unto your able hands, dear Lord. May the day be filled with joy, reflection, and inspiration, especially for our graduates. For it is in Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you very much. May you all take your seats. Yes, just before we begin, I would like to make a few announcements. Kindly note that we are live on the university's YouTube page. And announcement number 2, we would like to state that this graduation ceremony is a formal and dignified ceremony to honor the academic achievement of all PIU scholars. We therefore request for utmost silence and reserve all celebrations to the end. And thirdly, kindly put all your mobile devices in silent mode. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now invite the university choir to give us some entertainment. University choir, and due to the constraint we have on time, we ask you to present one of your best entertainment songs you've prepared. Please.
Mwana wa mberi vayaye, mwana wa mberi vayaye ko, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Mwana wa mberi vayaye, mwana wa mberi vayaye ko, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Leri chinguvu chama kula, mwana wa mberi, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Leri chinguvu chama kula, mwana wa mberi, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Mwana wa mberi vayaye, mwana wa mberi, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Mwana wa mberi vayaye, mwana wa mberi vayaye ko, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Mwana wa mberi vayaye, mwana wa mberi, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Mwana wa mberi vayaye, mwana wa mberi vayaye ko, mwana wa mberi nishikorero. Ekonga buta, siri ekonga buta, ekonga buta, siri ekonga buta, ekonga buta, siri ekonga buta, ekonga buta, bane siri ekonga buta, ekonga buta, 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 bane siri ekonga buta. Yanza butwa, siri yanza butwa, yanza butwa, siri yanza butwa, yanza butwa, siri yanza butwa, yanza butwa, bane siri yanza butwa, yanza butwa, 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 bane siri yanza butwa. Konga butwa, egiden konga butwa, konga butwa, egiden konga butwa, konga butwa, egiden konga butwa, konga butwa, bane egiden konga butwa, konga butwa, siri konga butwa, konga, egiden konga butwa, konga, egiden konga butwa, konga, bane egiden konga butwa. Yanza butwa, Munga yanza butwa, yanza butwa, Munga yanza butwa, yanza butwa, Munga yanza butwa, yanza butwa, bane Munga yanza butwa, yanza, Munga yanza butwa, yanza, Munga yanza butwa, yanza, Munga yanza butwa, yanza, bane Munga yanza butwa.
Thank you very much. They deserve more than just a round of applause. One more time, please. Thank you very much, our school choir, that is Pioneer International University Choir. And now, Mr. Chancellor, sir, is the time for us to reveal the valedictorian, one of the best students that Pioneer International University has produced. So our valedictorian today is a young, brilliant student who had a dream of becoming a teacher at a very tender age. She didn't know where that dream would be fulfilled or when it would come or become true. But here she is at Pioneer International University, 5th graduation from the county of Busia, Butula sub-county, Marachi East Ward, a student who has made her parents proud to become her dream, that is a teacher. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I now present to you Akinyi Wafula Sylvia, who joined the university in the year 2020 as a government-sponsored student to undertake the Bachelor of Education, Arts from the School of Education. Ms. Sylvia Akinyi, please. Thank you. A round of applause as she comes, gracefully. Yes, come please.
Our guest of honor, Mr. Robert Kibara, our Chancellor, Dr. P.K. Munga, our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Gideon Maina, the University Governing Council, esteemed faculty, respected guests, proud parents, and my incredible standing here today is an honor, and it fills me with immense pride. Today, we celebrate not just our academic achievements, but also the journey that brought us here, one of resilience, growth, and hope. Our time at Pioneer International University has been truly and transformative. Each of us, from international relations to ICT, business to education, has explored our unique fields while discovering how interconnected we are. We have learned, grown, and collaborated in ways that have changed us forever. I will always remember the late nights spent preparing for exams, the group projects where we learned to trust each other, and the moments of joy when we saw our hard work pay off. These are the memories that will stay with us. Of course, the journey was not always smooth. As we know, comrades, we have suffered a lot going to the so-called Made, but we have made it. We faced challenges, both personal and global, that tested our strengths and perseverance. However, each obstacle taught us something. Taught us something important: the value of resilience, the importance of standing firm in our beliefs, and the power of community. Today, we are not just graduates, but we are change makers. Together, we have built a community grounded in respect, understanding, and the drive to make difference. Our success today reflects the Pioneer International University spirit of determination and ambition. As we move forward, let us remember what we have learned here at Pioneer International University, whether we are educators shaping young minds, technical innovators, and building solutions, business leaders driving change, or diplomats bridging divides. We all carry a responsibility to make the world better. Let us embrace this with courage and passion. To our faculty, thank you for inspiring and guiding us. To our families and friends, As we know, most of our parents have traveled from far and are here. You have made us proud, and you have really supported us. We congratulate you for that. Thank you for believing in every step of the way. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for the unforgettable friendship and shared experience that have made this journey so special, especially now. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy for you all. Class of 2024, we are ready to face the future and rise to every challenge. Let us go out there and inspire the world, one step at a time. Once more, I congratulate our parents and the faculty that you have been with us for this journey. I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud for everyone. Especially my parents' mom there. And my relatives and my father who is absent. I'm sending this joyous moment to him wherever he is. I think he will be proud of me. And my fellow comrades or graduates, your parents are proud of you. And you have made them proud. Maybe I can't express my joy, but just to thank God. It's God. We normally say, it's God. It has been a long journey. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ms. Akinyi Wafula Sylvia, for that inspiring speech you have given to your comrades. And not only to your comrades, because I think you have congratulated her, but you didn't realize in her speech she mentioned parents. Did you clap for the parents? She mentioned the faculty. Did you? No. You're sitting there without the faculty. Okay, thank you very much. Moving swiftly. Mr. Chancellor, sir, chief guest, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, allow me, I say it because of time, but we have a school or the university dance team to give us a very short entertainment. And you realize we are moving out of time, please come. Yes, please give them a round of applause as they come. You can take this other seat. Excuse me. Yes.
Trust. Boom shaka, body hotter than fire. Go to kiss and I need desire. Sister Fatima, the girl of Fatima. Oh baby, anything you want to, I'ma give to you. You feel me? Tell me that I like your style, I can deny. Baby, anything you want to. I buy for me, I buy for you, yeah. Pulongo, I'ma keep your body, pulongo, yeah, pulongo. I'ma meet me and you, pulongo, I'ma keep your body, pulongo, I'ma meet me and you, pulongo.
Everybody be alert in a camp, take a position. Make sure you don't fear that. Broke your bag, miss a 1, 2. Dance ya waku, dance ya kukonjondo, dance ya maju. Drop down, dance is my shoes. Dance ya madongi, dance ya magoons. Dance ya waku, dance ya kukonjondo, dance ya maju. Drop down, dance is my shoes. Dance ya madongi, dance ya magoons.
I got a girl, she a London thing. She wanna roll and smoke one thing. I want to give her a diamond ring, but she say other girls like my thing. She make my heart beat feel like say boom boom. Next time you're gonna take you to boom boom. We done, we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby say vroom vroom. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. I'm up on higher plane, but we move. Even you gotta catch my cruise. You know the vibes, you know the groove. Only why they miss my boo. She make my heart beat feel like say boom boom. Next time we're gonna take you to boom boom. When we done, we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby say vroom vroom. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. I got a girl, she a London thing. She wanna roll and smoke one thing. I want to give her a diamond ring, but she say other girls like my thing. She make my heart beat feel like say boom boom. Next time we're gonna take you to boom boom. When we done, we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby say vroom vroom. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. Say please take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. She make my heart beat feel like say boom boom. Next time you're gonna take you to bloom bloom. We done, we go home and boom boom. Hop on the wagon, baby say vroom vroom.
I think you fell in love too fast. African nights and a cool rush. And I remember you refused to kiss me. And now you're using my toothbrush. You say you think I talk too much. That I'm not your type when you don't like the hype. Cause your daddy is a preacher. Now you're wearing my t-shirt. And I don't want this night to end before you know I love you. I don't want this night to end before you know I need you. No matter feeling this year, it won't be I love you. I don't want this night to end before you know I need you. So I'ma keep it short and sweet. DJ play the song on repeat. Everybody dance to the beat. Apolipo kamatana feel so sweet. Apolipo kamatana feel so sweet. Short and sweet. DJ play the song on repeat. Everybody dance to the beat. Apolipo kamatana feel so sweet. Apolipo kamatana feel so sweet. Yeah.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the make you with them better days? You feeling me a good time? I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Love it, give me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your heart. I'm a little bit of this feeling. I'm not make us feel. I'm love one thing. I'm make it back my soul.
up on the floor, yeah, that's what you prefer. Put your money where your mouth one day, yeah, that's what you prefer. Set it, pick up, set it, pick up, when me set it, you happy, pick up, so when me set it, you happy, pick up.
Yeah, chopping, it's tea and Sunday.
Thank you very much, DJ.
I'm cooking down, back up, but girl carry na fanya na compressor. Only fun in the recording is a figure. The mauru lakini ni pen.
Thank you very much, Mr. DJ. DJ, please. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. You can see we have co-curricular activities that we also do in school. And they're very innovative. They took 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would take this opportunity to invite our University Vice Chancellor, Dr. Gideon Maina, to invite the Chancellor to give the speech. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much, our MC. And before I give my remarks, I just want to, on behalf of the university, to deeply and profoundly apologize for the delay that has been caused. This was not deliberate. It was due to unforeseen circumstances. And allow me, Mr. Chancellor, also to apologize to you for having kept you long. The auditorium where we were is owned by Sports Kenya, and they just furnished it yesterday, the day before yesterday. The carpet that we had arranged this morning was declared unfit to be rolled on this floor. And therefore, immediately after that, we triggered a new process that took longer than we expected. And that is what caused the delay. So for the graduates, my dear parents, invited guests, and also our Chancellor and our Chief Guest, on behalf of the university, I really want to apologize. I want us to take the shortest time from here. So once I give my speech as per procedure, I'll invite the Chief Guest, then the Chancellor, and immediately after that, we'll call upon the graduates for graduation. So once again, thank you for your understanding, particularly our parents, the graduates, and our Chancellor. So Mr. Chancellor, sir, our Chief Guest, Robert Kibara, the MD and CEO of HF Group, members of the Board of Trustees present here, the Chairman of the University Governing Council, members of the University Governing Council present, members of the University Management Board, the Commission for University Education, officials present, I've seen some of them here, the Ministry of Education are present, particularly Higher Education and Research State Department present, distinguished guests, Pioneer International University staff, parents and guardians, our graduates and our chief guests today, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me from the outset to welcome you to the 5th commencement ceremony of Pioneer International University. This day marks the climax of our academic calendar, a day when all gather as PIU family to celebrate as we send our great ambassadors to the world. Thank you, our chief guest, Robert Kibara, for accepting to grace this graduation ceremony today. I wish also to recognize and acknowledge the presence of our Chancellor here, who out of his very busy schedule has made it here today. And once again, Mr. Chancellor, our apology. I also acknowledge all our special guests present here today from all over the world. In a special way, I want to recognize one of our guests who has traveled all the way from Korea to grace this occasion, Professor Park. I don't know whether you're here. Thank you very much. Can we give him a loud of applause to be here? Thank you very much. I also want to acknowledge that we have various media representatives. We are live on K24. And I'm aware also that in our various social media, we are live. Sir, allow me, before I proceed further, to congratulate our graduates today. You've made us proud. And we are at this graduation arena because of you. Hongera. Congratulations too to the parents and guardians, because this day would not have been possible without you. Shukrani kwenu nyote. Now, this year's graduation theme, Inspiring a Generation Through Transformative Power of Education, is a true reflection of our founders' vision that we witness being fulfilled one moon at a time. This theme and the graduation could not have come at a better time than when the world is yearning for transformation through knowledge and innovativeness of young learners, their families, communities, and the world as we know it. Indeed, education is a magical doorway to a world of wonder and possibilities. It is a treasure chest filled with countless stories, ideas, and skills waiting to be discovered. It's a playful adventure where curiosity sparks, imagination soars, and minds grow stronger with every lesson. Education is like planting seeds of knowledge that blossom into beautiful understanding. It's a journey of self-discovery where learners learn not only about the world around them, but also about themselves. As a university, we have provided that door of possibilities that lies wide open ahead, and hopefully, the inspiration journey continues beyond the gates of Pioneer International University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in a changing and dynamic world, we need to remain open and flexible. Remain curious always, and I challenge you to pay attention to changing landscape in technologies, particularly the trends in technologies of our time, including but not limited to artificial intelligence, advancements, data analytics, machine learning, edge computing, amongst others. Be alert and continuously learn beyond your areas of specialization. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is such a great honor to present to you the graduates today as an accomplishment of the education journey and the pride of so many of us here today. This shall remain engraved in the graduates' minds, soon to be graduates, in many years to come. Indeed, it's a stepping stone to many more education accomplishments. Sir, as a university, we continue to appreciate the role of government as the greatest partner in this process. In particular, I wish to appreciate the support we continue to get from the Commission for University Education and the government through the State Department of Higher Education and Research and the relevant state agencies, because we share a very symbiotic relationship that drives both teaching and learning, research, and the economic development of our country. Indeed, sir, government invests in education to foster a skilled and transformative workforce, while the institutions of higher learning create and disseminate knowledge, conduct research, and innovations critical to national development. This collaboration is crucial to human advancement and social progress. In this regard, we appreciate the government's role and encourage its effort and dedication to this cause. It cannot be gainsaid, Mr. Chancellor, that a well-educated population is a cornerstone of a strong nation. This fuels economic growth, promotes cultural understanding, and empowers individuals to contribute meaningfully to society. By working together with government, we create a brighter future for generations to come, like these graduates before you. Allow me, sir, briefly to talk about the 2024 highlights. In the last academic year, we continue to perform and shine in various co-curricular activities. Our music festivals held in Mombasa, our choirs, we have seen it, and our poetry team won major trophies and awards. We have become a great partner with government through NEMA as well, where in the last academic year, PIU students participated in World Environment Day to clean up Nairobi River, and we have adopted Honorable Michuki Park as our business. In the inter-university sports, our football and volleyball team and some of the best rated in the league. We intend to scale up these efforts in the coming academic year to ensure our visibility in major inter-university events and other students-related activities. In the School of Development and Strategic Study, Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have hosted various diplomas in the university. The last one is a month and I think 9 days ago, where the university hosted the Brazilian ambassador to Kenya, His Excellency Silvio, who spoke at length at on Kenya's Brazil relations and the opportunities available for our young people in Brazil and globally. I want to emphasize that as at now, our School of International Relations and Diplomacy is ranked the best. I think we have overtaken USIU as we speak. And this is because our graduates are soaring high, even in their internship. And thank you very much to the students and the faculty. Sir, our School of Education, the teachers we train tower higher among peers with showers of praise from their workstations. I have received various calls from various secondary school heads who wanted to maintain our students who had gone for internship in the School of Education. They had gone for teaching practice, and they are here because of how they conducted themselves and in class and outside of class. We hope that this can continue. Mr. Chancellor, the School of Business and Management, together with the School of Information and Communication Technology, have both trained skilled workers with high absorption rates in the job market. The innovativeness and the proactive nature portrayed at workplace is a testimony that our curriculum is up to date and industry oriented. I really want to applaud the School of Education and the parents from that school. You are aware what went just the last 1 week. We can never have such a patient class. If it is in any other university, we'll be talking about something different. But the students from the School of Education, the parents and guardians, we want to thank you for your patience. Because the law requires that there is a prescribed way, and you are very, very patient with the university. We want to thank you for that. Can we clap for the School of Education and their parents? Thank you very much. In the Institute of Fisheries and Marine Studies, we continue to train and send young learners to the sea with necessary skills to enable them to earn foreign exchange into our economy. It is a fact that the blue economy is not exploited, and there exists a vast opportunities in the sea. With our new program in maritime studies, ratings, and able seafarers, nautical science and marine engineering, we aim to train experts who will not only work in shipping lines and associated industries around the world as captains and first officers or engineers, but earn their place in the wider oceans as ship owners. We appreciate the various institutions around the world that are supporting our efforts, including, Mr. Chancellor, the Korean an ocean maritime university, which I visited last year, who are supporting our maritime institute, the Korean Institute of Maritime and Fisheries Technology in South Korea, who are going to ensure that they give our students onboard training in their ships, Sanjin Entech, one of the biggest ship repair companies in Northeast Asia, which has provided equipments for us to have one of the best marine lab in this part of the world. And our very own Kenya Maritime Authorities, I want to congratulate and appreciate the role that we have received from Kenya Maritime Authority through the current MD, acting MD, that is Mr. Koech and Mr. Munga. I have seen them here. We really want to appreciate and the support, of course, by the Commission for University Education. I am glad to note that with your support, and of course, the ambassadors that have come to play this role, we are going to change the narrative of training, particularly for mariners. And because we have many parents here, they are very short courses at the university. Those who have finished Form 4, they have a diploma, a prior skill. They are either done hospitality, they have done plumbing, they have done pastry. A ship is like a hotel, is a moving hotel. What they need is to just come to the university. Come to the university at the reception, ask for registration. The course is taking 1 intensive week only. At Pioneer International University, you are come trained, then you connect with the shipping line. I have had testimonies from families. Someone who was working in a hotel, someone who was a plumber, someone who was an electrician, who came and did that course at the university and moved from 50,000 to 200,000 in a ship, and it's not taxed. And they have transformed their families. I want to request, before you leave, if you have an interest, the Fisheries and Maritime Institute will be out there. Just go and leave your contact, because there are so many opportunities out there. Let's go global. Our country may have very few opportunities because of our macro, but let's open our mind. Let's come and register at the university, and we'll get those opportunities as is well. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I am glad to note that also at the university, at Pioneer International University, last year, I did talk about our movement towards research and innovation. I did present to the graduation square 10 research assistants that you had inaugurated in the last academic year. I want to report that last year, because of that, we attracted so many international scholars who came and related with our assistants, and we had the first international conference on convergent technologies and smart systems hosted here in Kenya, opened by the PS ICT Minister in collaboration with Chosun University in South Korea. It was the first in this part of the world. I am glad to note that our researchers submitted and defended 21 peer-reviewed papers. They went ahead and participated in other conferences. The recent ones is at ANUREC 2024 and Dedan Kimathi University of Technology with some of the best innovative ideas. Our research is diverse, and I want everyone to visit the university and see what we are doing, where our researchers are coming up with intelligent traffic systems, smart agriculture, waste to resource management system, cyber security and network, fintechs, and various robot automation processes. In total this year, we have written and published 45 academic papers through the mentioned conferences above. And this is the role of the university. In the coming year, we have also established the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources. Mr. Chancellor, sir, through collaboration with our international partners, you, Mr. Chancellor, and I, we hosted the Secretary of State from the state of Nebraska, Lincoln in the United States. And in our last dinner with him, the Secretary of State did promise to work with us to leverage on the success of what the state of Nebraska is doing to the United States. Last week I had a call with him, and he's willing, with the state of Nebraska and the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, to support Pioneer International University to be the leading university in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources in this part of the world. It is a journey because they achieve more with small. The amount of maize they grow in 1 acre of land is what, in this part of the world, we will get in 20 acres because of their technology. And we hope our School of Agriculture and Natural Resources, we can leverage on that. We are looking forward. We have had an MOU with them, and we are looking forward to actualizing that. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me also to thank you, because in the next academic year, we are going to start the School of Health Sciences. The plans are indeed in high advanced stage, where we are acquiring a new hospital through your efforts, where we intend to train clinical officers and nurses, and eventually doctors in Munga County. I thank you for your leadership and the resources that you have put in place to ensure this happens. In the coming year also, Mr. Chancellor, we intend to harvest the opportunities enshrined in our 2023-2028 strategic plan. In particular, we want to drive our internationalization. As I've said, we are looking outside. We have gone to Korea for marine. We have also looking at establishing the first campus in DRC. And we have engaged the government of DRC to establish the first campus in Kinshasa and the second one in Lubumbashi. And we have the team coming in 2 weeks' time to finalize that in DRC. In our road to charter is an advanced stage. I did host the Commission for University Education, who is our regulator, last week on campus. And I want to appreciate the support that we continue to receive from the Commission for University Education. And I want to thank Professor Nyegoti Chacha, the chair, and Professor Mike Kuria, and the team in the whole accreditation division within the Commission for the guidance that they continue to give the university. These graduates, Mr. Chancellor, sir, have demonstrated the requirements as set out in the university statutes and the relevant laws. And they have fulfilled all academic programs requirements for conferment of various degrees and award of diplomas and certificates, as I've said, as laid down by relevant laws in our university statutes. In this regard, we shall be presenting through various schools bachelor degrees, diplomas, and certificates to you for conferment of degrees and award of diplomas and certificates. These graduates are indeed a demonstration of our mission and a moving target towards our vision, a world-class market-driven university of excellence for the good of society. Allow me to note that this is not just a mere rhetoric, but it's the very essence of our existence. It is the reason we wake up each morning, and the driving force behind every decision we make, epitomized by our rallying mantra, powered by intellect, driven by values. We are committed to providing our learners with quality education, powered by the necessary infrastructure and resources to achieve the full potential. We believe in fostering a supportive learning environment that extends beyond the classroom. The well-being of our students is paramount, and we strive to create a campus experience that is not only intellectually stimulating, but also socially vibrant. We are the University of the Curious. Indeed, as indicated earlier, we endeavor to live up to our founder's vision to be a world-class, market-driven university of excellence for the good of society. Sir, our alumni, whom these graduates will join from today, our greatest ambassadors, marking their mark in various fields and flying the flag of our institution high. These graduates will be joining a vibrant body of alumni who together will continue the pioneering spirit and philosophy beyond the gates of Pioneer International University. We are immensely proud of our alumni and the achievements and the positive impact they are making in the world. Indeed, Mr. Chancellor, sir, this would not have been possible without our dedicated faculty. And this is both full-time and adjunct faculty. Can we clap for them? There is also the support staff who are all here. Many a times we think it's just the academic staff, but the support staff in the university, and you saw here this morning, they continue to do a lot behind the scenes. Their commitment to teaching and research, including mentorship for our students, has been unwavering. I wish to thank them for their commitment and dedication to the university and their country. In addition, we are incredibly grateful to our governing council for their unwavering support, strategic guidance, and ensuring the continued growth and development of our institution. Our board of trustees for the resources and guidance that they continue to give the university. To our parents and students, thank you for your trust and partnership. Your support has been invaluable, and we are honored to be part of your education journey. I look forward to a great future that lies ahead of these young sons and daughters, your families and societies. As I conclude, I want to say this to the graduates, and you have heard this from me before. I want just to read it the way I have written it. To the graduates, always remember the 4 cardinal virtues of what? The 4 cardinal virtues of life I have always talked to you on campus. The first one, be prudent with your life by building physical, emotional, and spiritual resilience. Always remember self-control as your guardrail and firewall of your life. Be courageous and strong. Do not be discouraged or dismayed in the storms of life. I'm paraphrasing Joshua 1 verses 9. Be courageous and strong, and do not be dismayed or discouraged in the storms of life, and inspire all around you. And lastly, observe that cardinal rule of life that has defined successful generations that have come before us. That basic principle of life: do not do unto others what you not wish to be done unto you. That's called justice. Always remember those 4. Be prudent, have self-control, be courageous, and be just. As we graduate, let us go into the future with confidence and the power of positivity. Like eagles, do not shy away from storms, because you'll always be there. In the raging storms, lift yourself up and glide on your resilience. Like eagles, face your challenges head on, knowing that you will emerge stronger and better than you are. Always know that the world around us has many opportunities, and many of them have not been tapped. We encourage you, graduates, today to go out there and be pioneers of many new opportunities. I wish to remind you to continuously enhance and guard your mind. Your mind is everything. Ensure your inner voice is an encouraging coach and not a negative critic that hinders active progress towards your goals.
I urge you to continuously feed your intellect and spirit with information that uplifts and nourishes your soul. Finally, let us remember that graduation is not a mere end of a chapter, but the beginning of a pleasant new story. The knowledge and skills you have acquired here are the tools you need to shape your destiny. I urge you to go forth with confidence, courage, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Remember, the world is your oyster, and the future is yours to define. So, class of 2024, let's make every moment count and leave an indelible mark in the world. Congratulations once again, and may God continue to bless and guide your paths today and the many days to come. Thank you once again, and may we have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2025. God bless us all. Mr. Chancellor, sir, it's now my humble duty to invite our chief guest, Robert Kibara, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, HF Group, to address this congregation. I want to allow me, I don't want to read his full bio. Because of time, I just want to just give a redacted form of it. Mr. Robert Kibara is the Group CEO of HF Group and a renowned banker with over 29 years experience. He has an excellent record of accomplishment in successfully driving change, business transformation, and delivering outstanding business results. He has previously held several leadership positions, including Retail Director at NIC Bank, Executive Director, Retail and Business Banking at National Bank of Kenya, Standard Chartered, among other executive positions at the Barclays Bank of Kenya and the region. He holds an MBA degree from Strathmore University, a bachelor's degree in banking and finance from the University of Sunderland, UK, and postgraduate diploma from the Chartered Institute and Marketing in the UK. He has also a Certificate of Leadership, High Advanced Leadership from Harvard Business School, which he just attended, and China should be SPG School in China, one of the only Kenyans to have those certificates. Mr. Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome our chief guest to give his remarks to this august house. Thank you very much.
The Chancellor, sir, members of the Board of Trustees present, the Vice Chancellor, members of the University Governing Council, distinguished faculty seated here, parents, very proud parents, and most importantly, graduates. I'd like to start by congratulating you, our graduates today, on behalf of HF Group, on behalf of the university, and on behalf of your very proud parents, who will not have a chance perhaps to stand here and say how proud they are that you have gotten this far. Mr. Chancellor has been my friend for a long time and my mentor for many years. And I'm really proud about what the university is achieving here. I've worked in the banking industry for about 20 years. Actually 29 years, whether I look like it or not. I started working when I was 20, working with the banking industry when I was 20 years old. But that's a different story. Over these years, I have met many people, thousands perhaps, Some have inspired me a lot, and some not so much. I will never forget the story of a gentleman called Rufus. I was working many years ago. By the way, I started as a teller of a bank. And at some point, I was in the middle management, and a gentleman called Rufus came to my office and told me that he works for a company that does projectors. You know, the projectors that are used in venues like this. And he wanted me to help him as a banker to give him a loan to buy one projector. One. And the reason is because he had seen that his company was not doing so well, and he wanted to start his company. So I asked him, your company has how many projectors? He told me it has hundreds of projectors. And he needed just one, because that's all what he could afford. I asked him, how much security do you have that you can give us so that we can give you, thank you. What security do you have so that we can lend you the projector? He said he has none. But I looked at his eyes. They were burning like those ones of Sylvia Akinyi. But then, Sylvia, if you ever want to become a banker, just reach out to my office through the university, and you have a job. I was very proud of how you presented, the passion in your eyes, and yes, the long story short is that we are offering you a job. But that's not the story. Congratulations if you want to move from teaching to banking. So this gentleman wanted one projector. So I decided to take a chance on him and give him some money to buy one projector. I remember, I think it was 100,000 shillings. Today, Rufus runs the largest audiovisual company in Kenya. If you attend a UN function or any of these global events that come to Kenya, one of the companies that provides these equipments that are speaking to us today belongs to Rufus. In an unrelated story, another person who inspired me is a gentleman called Jack. One time, when I was a CEO now, I arrived in my office and found that my office is unusually clean. Squeaky clean, everything arranged properly. And that happened for a long time. And one time I wanted to know, I asked my assistant, who cleans my office? And she told me a gentleman called Jack. A couple of weeks later, I got a letter from Jack saying, I come to work very early in the morning, and I leave very early before you arrive, just to let you know that I'm the one who cleans your office, and I like to speak to you. So I told Mary, my assistant, why not? Ask Jack to come, get him a space to come and speak. And he told me he's a graduate. He comes from Kisumu. He had done his job so diligently, and he told me he had always wanted to become a banker. Long story short, Jack now works with us. He started working with us. He passed the interview. He went to work in Kisumu in his own town. He has just recently been promoted to one of our branches here in Nairobi. Why am I telling you these stories? I'm telling you these stories because today I have a speech. It's written, you'll see it somewhere, but I'm not going to read it. I would like to talk to you today, heart to heart, the way I would talk to my 25-year-old self. Because over these 30 years, I have seen quite a bit. Working in the banking sector, we see people who are successful and people who are being auctioned. I have seen very educated people doing very well, and I have also seen professors being auctioned. I have seen not so educated people actually do really well, but I've also seen some people who are not so educated doing badly. So I'd like to share with you some of the lessons I've learned over this time. Just a few of them because you don't have a lot of time. That when you live here, you can remember this day and this conversation. The first thing I'd like to share with you, the first lesson I have seen, no matter who you work for, always see yourself as self-employed. I work for a company called HF Group. HF Group has 3 big companies. One of them is a bank. It's called HFC. It's one of the fastest growing banks in Kenya. It has about 600 staff members. It has branches across the country, and it's quite popular among the young people like you, and not so young as well. We have a property company, the company that has built the most number of houses in Kenya, 18,000. It's called HFDI. And we also have an insurance business. Those 3 businesses called HFBI. Those 3 businesses are what forms our group. So I have a job. I'm actually employed by the company. I have an employment letter, and I have a staff number. And I know people say permanent and pensionable, but I know it's a lie. It's actually not true. I know many people here will be looking for a job when you live here, but whether you get a job or you decide to do a job for yourself, always see yourself as self-employed. So I have a company that I manage. That company is called Robert Kibara. Robert Kibara, that company called Robert Kibara, I'm its president. That company offers a service to HF Group and is paid a fee in return. If that company does very well, it assures itself of future contracts. If it does poorly, it has no future contracts. So that's how I see myself. I also know that if I spend time upgrading that company called Robert Kibara, then it will assure me of the future. If I don't do much about it, that company, like any company, will fail. So I see myself as self-employed, and I would like you to see yourself that way. Because let me tell you a secret. Actually, you are always on your own. If I leave the company where I work, the people who own that company will replace me tomorrow. I know that. So that's the reason why I keep improving myself. That is the first lesson I have learned. You are the president of your own life, and you are always on your own. That's the truth. There's nobody sitting somewhere thinking, how can I provide so-and-so a job? Actually, no, nobody. That's the truth. Today I'm going to talk to you the way I would talk to myself, my 25-year-old self. The second thing, commit to lifetime learning and lifetime excellence. Stay curious. So I know you guys have really worked so hard to finish school and get to graduate today. But let me tell you a story. This is actually the start of learning. Because this is how things work in the real world. What you know, this is the mathematics. What you know equals what you have. And what you don't know, therefore, equals what you don't have. I have worked in the banking sector from a teller to a CEO. The difference between a teller and a CEO is just what the CEO knows that the teller doesn't know. Knowledge is like fuel. The fuel you put in a car can only take you so far. The knowledge you have today can only take you to where it has gotten you. If you are going to get very far ahead, you have to keep adding fuel. So I learn a lot of things. I have now taken a class in AI, artificial intelligence, because it's going to transform our world. If you don't know that, please know today. By the grace of God, I've been to some of the best schools in the world. I've been to Harvard, I've been to Yale, I've been to ESA in Spain, I've been to SIBS in China. Every year, I am always curious. The person who assimilates or learns more information about a particular field more than other people in that field soon rises on top of the field. Let me repeat. The person who learns and uses more information about a particular field more than other people in that field soon rises on top of that field. If you're in a village and you have a problem of mice, You know mice? The guy who learns about how best to catch mice will get rich. In every field you are in, no matter which one, these things here, I can see they are of different colors. The field you are in can make you very successful, but you have to really be good. And if you're going to become really good, you must know more than anybody else in that field. So I learn about how planes fly. I learn about how things are manufactured, because some of my customers own planes, and some of my customers are manufacturers. I learn about everything. And the person who knows more than other people actually soon rises on top of that field. The third thing I'd like to say, love what you do. Do what you love to do. I know in the world today people chase money. I'll tell you a very short story about myself. I started university education in one of the public schools in Kenya. The first year, I always wanted to become a banker from when I was very young. The first year of university, I applied for a job at the bank I wanted to work and failed the interview. The second year, I applied again and got the job. I went to the university, picked my clothes, and quit. I quit school. I was asked by my mother then, why are you quitting school? You need to go ahead with school. I told her all my life I wanted to become a banker. I am now a banker. What is your problem? But now, just know, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Number 5, keep positive, keep moving. I want to say something here that may be a bit unpopular. You know, we are a very complaining country. That's the truth. I have not been given by anybody to say it, but we complain a lot, we criticize, we condemn. But this is how I see the world as much as God. There is always something good happening in the world that you want to, no matter how bad things are going. And if you keep positive and follow the money, there is always where money is. So when I work in the bank, I am always analyzing Where is the money today? Because money goes in circles. Like now I can tell you one day where the money is. Where the money is flowing. And as bankers, we have a nose for money. And I can tell you, millionaires and billionaires are being minted today in this country. And not through theft, because I don't believe in theft myself, than has ever happened before. While everybody else is complaining. There are people in this country who are doing well in an honest way. I can tell you that because I work in the bank. Over the last few months, the deposits in our bank have been growing by $1 billion a month, and none of that is stolen. So there are people who are actually doing jobs, manufacturing things, making stuff, working online. There are people who are actually making money today. Keep positive. Keep moving until something stops you. Then you keep moving. Otherwise, you can wallow in complaints and criticism and condemnation. I don't believe in that myself. I have personally thrived when things have been the hardest, because it is only when it's dark enough that you can see stars. I repeat, it's only when it is dark enough that you can see the stars. Number 6 and the last one, courage and confidence. I inherited a few from my late mother. Some assets, not a lot. But the biggest asset I count as the biggest asset my father gave me is courage. Chairman knows him. He was a courageous man. That I have followed to the letter. Recently, I had a problem. Our bank was pursuing a deal in one of the ministries, and I heard that our deal was being taken over by another bank. And I decided I'm going to go to the highest person in that ministry. I don't know the person. I have never met him. I had no appointment. I left my office and walked there. I was stopped by the guards at the door, and I was asked, do you have an appointment to see the minister? I said, no. But what I want to tell the minister is very important to him. Of course, if I have some important message to the minister, they can't say no, can they? So I walked in, met the minister, a really good gentleman. I had a conversation for 30 minutes with him, and sealed the deal. I can walk virtually to any office in Kenya if I need to get something. I am a salesman. I can call you 10 times and feel nothing. I will just call you and tell you, I know I had called you last week and you didn't want the product that I was selling to you, but I know circumstances changed, so I thought of calling you anyway. So are you interested today? Then you say no. A week later, I call you and tell you, hi, so-and-so. I know I've called you the last 2 weeks. And the story carries on. The one thing I love about what my father left me is courage. You need courage to knock doors. And even if people say no, so what? You move on to the next one. And don't. Push for your own personal space in this world. The world belongs to the people who ask. You are not going to get what you want unless you ask. Mr. Chancellor, thank you very much for the time. I appreciate this. I wish you all the best. Congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.
Let's give him another round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Robert. Allow me now to invite the Chancellor to address the congregation. The Chancellor needs no introduction. I'll just make one paragraph for him. He's one of the shaper and maker of modern Kenya. He started working at independence, and he's one of those people who actually were part of the Africanization process when the colonialists were living. He went on to embody that spirit of Africanization, inspired by the spirit of Pan-Africanism, to start industries and enterprises that are actually African-driven. And one of his footprints in his journey of life, and of course of our country, is that in 1984, with only 5,000 shillings, he went on to start Equity Bank. He is the founder of Equity Bank. From 5 shillings, the balance sheet of Equity Bank now is going to 1.7 trillion. But I have had a conversation with him. In terms of what he has founded, he has also founded Britam Insurance. You've had HF Group with Robert. He has actually confessed to me, and without breaking the code of confidentiality, he has told me that one of his greatest legacy actually is not banking. He has gone into education. You've heard about Pioneer Schools and Pioneer International University. He's actually my chair of board of trustees. And he has told me that one of the things that he wants it to be his legacy is education. That's where he wants. Because education transforms not just individuals, it transforms families, it transforms communities, and it transforms the world. Mr. Chancellor, sir, this is your moment. Welcome to address this gathering.
Let's give a round of applause to the Chancellor. Welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor. Yes, you have said quite a number of things about me. But there's one thing I have never told you, is that in my life I have been ruled by several leaders. One of such leaders was King George VI. And the other leader was Queen Elizabeth. Are you still counting? Are you counting? Then Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. Then President Daniel Arap Moi. Are you still counting? How many are those? Then President Emilio Kibaki. Then President Uhuru Kenyatta. And right now, President William Ruto. So you can see, I've gone through very many leadership. So when I talk about leadership, it's because of the experience I have all that time. And the chief guest, Mr. Robert Kibara, who has been talking to you, is a leader. He has told you one thing, that he knows things, that one thing he does know is how to quit something that he believes in. He is not a quitter. And what that was telling you is you never to be a quitter of what you have decided to do, because you have known yourself and you have decided. So, Robert Kibara, the MD and the CEO of Housing Finance Company, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the University Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor, members of the University Management Board and the Senate, distinguished guests, Pioneer International University, faculties and staff, parents, guardians, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I would also like to join the Vice Chancellor in apologizing for the delay that we experienced before the function started for reasons that we have been given. And I hope our dear parents, the graduates and other guests accept that apology, that it was completely out of our control because we had planned well. Our chief guests of honor, Robert Kibara, the University Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor, esteemed guests, faculty staff, dear parents, and most importantly, our graduates. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today to celebrate this momentous occasion. As we gather here today, we are not merely witnessing a graduation ceremony, but a testament to the transformation power of education. These graduates have been born afresh with the blood of new knowledge, skills, competence, and experiences. Ladies and gentlemen, each one of these graduates embodies the very essence of our vision, mission, and motto. They have preserved through countless challenges, embraced knowledge with unswerving passion, and emerged as individuals equipped to make significant impact in the world. Their journey has been one of the intellectual growth, personal development, and cultivation of values that will serve you well throughout your lives and the lives of others out there. As indicated by the Vice Chancellor, our university is committed to pushing the frontiers of knowledge and innovation. Last year, we emphasized the importance of research and innovation in driving national development. I'm glad to learn that our dedicated researchers have made remarkable strides developing groundbreaking solutions to the pressing global challenges, from smart cities and sustainable agriculture to advanced cybersecurity and quantum physics. Indeed, our work has the potential to revolutionize the industries and improve lives and livelihood, not only locally, but internationally. As you embark on a new chapter in your life, members of the word of Elizabeth, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That's actually very closely to what Robert Kibara has talked to you about. Your dreams are within you, and the future is yours to change. Being the change you want to see. The world has many opportunities, and many of us, and many of them, have not been tapped. We encourage you to go out there and create many new opportunities for your peers and generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, about millions of Kenyans are in the universities at any given time. Government should never lose that sight in this regard. Steady policies are critical in ensuring that knowledge economy leadership in the region. It is important to know that 5 of the top worldwide and world-renowned companies are here in Nairobi, meaning our education capacity is world-class. The government should also renew the commitment to make sure that university education is of high quality through proper and timely funding, including investments in proper and in research and innovation as universities. We shall continue working with the government to ensure we lay a firm and strong foundation for our country by equipping our young people with the necessary skills and knowledge so that they can compete in ever-changing global, social, economic, and political environment. To the guardians and loved who have supported our graduates, we extend our heartfelt gratitude. Your unwavering belief and encouragement have been instrumental in their success. Your sacrifice have paved the way for their achievement and this big day in their lives. A big thank you to you all. Keep supporting them, always. In conclusion, I want to once again congratulate all our graduates. May you continue to inspire and innovate. And may your journey be filled with success and fulfillment. As we look to the future, we remain steadfast in our commitment to providing world-class, market-driven education and research for the good of our country and the world. God bless you. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, thank you very much. And that is a statutory thank you. I wish to give it back to the MC to proceed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chancellor, sir, for that inspiring speech. Also to the chief guest, thank you very much. To our VC. Allow me, after all the speeches, to at least have one short entertainment before we can continue with the business that brought us here. So allow me to invite the university choir for a brief presentation, please. Yes, and as they come, please, the coordinator of academic affairs and all the deans, please be ready because the time is not really on our side. It's going to take a very short time before you become the graduates. Thank you.
Sambona mino que San Miguelela. Sambona nino 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 que San Miguelela. Baba sikelela, Baba sikelela, Baba sikelela, sikeleli Afrika. Baba sikelela, Baba sikelela, Baba sikelela, sikeleli Afrika. Baba sikelela, sikeleli Afrika. Baba sikelela, Baba sikelela, 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 sikeleli Afrika, sikeleli Afrika. Kosi sikelela atina lusapolwayo. Kosi sikelela, sikelela
Thank you very much, our university choir, for that song. Please give them a round of applause again. Yes, Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to call upon the Coordinator of Academic Affairs, Mr. Thomas Joseph, to invite the Deans of Schools for presentation of graduates for the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas and certificates of Pioneer International University from the respective schools. Mr. Thomas Joseph.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the Deans of Schools to present the candidates who have satisfied Pioneer International University Board of Examiners, University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the conferment of degrees in the following order. Dean, School of Business and Management, Mr. Edwin Stenay. Dean, School of Information and Communication Technology, Madam Dorothy Mutua. Dean, School of Development and Strategic Studies, Madam Natarena Kilonzo. Dean, School of Education, Dr. Peter Mburo. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 84 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners, University Senate, the University Governing Council for the conferment of the Bachelor of Commerce from the School of Business and Management. Second class honors, Aba Division, Naomi Wangoi, Betty Karuida, Choylene Nyawira, Odhiambo Benedict. As I mention your names, please stand up. Naomi Wangoi, Betty Karuida, Choylene Nyawira, Odhiambo Benedict, Charlene Chelangat, Cynthia Nyatuka, Stanley Ocheng, Mary Wamboy, Stanley Njuguna, Naomi Mumo, Alexander Kamau, Anne Lillian, Dishon Samwa, Simon Gisharu, Rahab Njeri, John Kennedy, Victor Ocheng, Martin Munene, Anne Wanjiru, Mercy Chimako, Sharon Chepngetich, Bravin Muhiga, Mercy Cherotich, Peter Kibet, Nicole Omondi, Ruth Rael, Sarah Wamboy, Bruno Amo, Purity Modesti, Christopher Sonje, Bruce Ratemo. Second class, lower division, Alicia Karaoke, Margaret Wanjiru, Alice Karimi, Philip Bunyera, Ezekiel Chore, Ian Kelly, Charity Mutemi, Vincent Singoe, Edicus Nyamisa, Alan Kahoro, Bilha Kwamboka, Caroline Kanudhu, Peter Wambogo, Nicholas Kimanjara, Barbara Davina, Virginia Chepkoech, Lauren Onyego, Felix Kimutai, Nora Apio, Abubakar Chirunga, Collins Njoroge, Gabriela Mbabasi, Mercy Nyambura, Joash Ondieki, David Wanjiru, David Njuguna, Lina Cherono, Angela Wangari, Lydia Mongare, Lucy Njambi, Christopher Kinyanjui, Austin Bogwa, David Gishimu, Faisa Osman, Laureen Njoki, Teresia Kie, Rispa Mora, Joan Mudhoni, Jacqueline Wamboy, Anne Cheryl, Penina Chemngetich, Ian Mogaka, Patricia Wanja, Albright Akolo, Absalom Wanyonyi, Patsy Kanyi, Yvonne Gloria, Michelle Chelangat, Diana Mora, Leon Puire, Ken Nyamori, Ian Mutugi, Kichana Bradley. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to stand and wait for the conferment of the degree of Pioneer International University.
By the powers conferred upon me by the University Act, Section 88, Section 38, 3 in brackets, A in brackets, and the Pioneer International University Statutes, and you are having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the Bachelor of Commerce from the School of Business and Management. And by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the powers to read and do all that appertains to the degree. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 74 candidates who satisfy the University Board of Examiners, the University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the conferment of the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology from the School of Information and Communication Technology. Second class honors upper division, Teddy Okach, Benjamin Mulwa, Vincent Mwania, Josephat Misheni, Tony Mudhui, Alex Kamau, Hilary Kipiegon, Samuel Maitha, Alex Kemodo, Ann Nyambura, Laura Hakinyi, Martin Washira, Paul Kipchilchil, Peter Njuguna, Sospita Kipchilchil, Stephen Dopoi, Tracy Kinya, Stephen Munyao, Elizabeth Wanjiko, Regina Nanta, Susan Wanjiko, Wallace Masharia, Dixon Kimtai, Brian Maina, Caleb Mweti, Joshua Nyaberi, Tony Ewalan, Cynthia Wakoro, David Otieno, Diogratias Muruga, Faith Mumbe, Lea Senknoi, Nancy Wanja, Patience Wangoi, Paul Kebira, Grace Jambura, Lucy Gadoni, Evan Kangara. Second class honors, lower division, Nyambogo Grace, Michael Barasa, Derek Deritu, Victor Shama, Caroline Warira, Faith Achieng, Guyo Halkano, Joseph Karioki, Kareb Kiblagat, James Mwangi, Carlton Ochieng, Nicholas Mwenda, Martin Mwaora, Meme Benson, Gregory Sifuna, Matilda Hauma, Morris Bundi, Robert Mutuko, Lawrence Tuma, Gerald Nivell, Kaloroy Musi, David Mutuma, John Karioki, Joseph Gishui, Master Brian, Praise Simiyu, Stephen Mwathi, Halvin Kahende, Robinson Kipruto, Timothy Kagema, Ian Mwenda, John Damasin, Brian Gikonyo, Winfred Wamboi. Pass, Joe Powell. With your permission, sir, I call upon the students to remain standing. I call upon the candidates to remain standing and await for the conferment of the degree of Pioneer International University.
By the powers conferred upon me by the University Act, Section 38, 3 in brackets, A in brackets, and the Pioneer International University Statutes, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the Bachelor of Science in Information Technology from the School of Information and Communication Technology. By my authority and that of the entire university, give you the power to lead and to do all that appertains to the degree. May you now turn your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 132 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the conferment of the Bachelor of International Relations and Diplomacy from the School of Development and Strategic Studies. First class honors, Paul Musyoki Mawea. Safina Mwanzia. Second class honors, upper division, Cynthia Wamboi, Emmanuel Waleo, Moses Madenge, Lois Saoko, Diana Gaki, Adrian Joy, Mary Hilda Akoth, Joyce Nyakeo, Dan Jiro, Juliana Kalamba, Jemima Wangoi, Solomon Wafula, Elfa Sokocha, Karen Wamboi, Patricia Chelagat, Lona Wangari, Winston Wairimo, Boniface Kipsang, Lynette Robbie, Winfred Mwendia, John Okumu, Justin Mbogwa, Fauzia Nyawanga, Euphemia Anyango, Omar Mohammed, Joy Njambi, Naomi Ngoiri, Shelmith Award, Harrison Buvi, Evelyn Butiko, Rivella Were, Faith Mwende, Ian Omara, Kelly Senelwa, Benson Lejale, Sophie Adhiambo, Mary Wabinya, Mark Mwangi, Ashraf Bale, Immaculate Kerubo, Scholastica Kendi, Abdinur Mohammed, Joseph Bahati, Rayan Sabina, Aminan Zalambi, Wayne Apondi, Sharon Wanjiro, Ioanita Mulware, James Emmanuel, Dory Ann, Rinelda Apio, Joylyn Kemunto, Kelvin Kiplagat, Rehab Wanjiro, Nicole Elsie, Sharon Nechesa, Pauline Mudhoni, Belinda Atieno, Mercy Chepkemoy, Francisca Akelo, Calvin Ondiek, Anthony Kipiegon, Emmanuel Boyson, Ian Neville. Second class honors, lower division, Bilha Baraka, Esther Wangare, Francis Moore, Stacy Jerry, Scarlett Muhonja, Prince Gitonga, Steve Muguna, Ernest Mandania, Ian Nicholas, Esther Mwende, Doreen Intinyari, Lucy Wanjiko, Dorcas Mutanu, Wayne Moore, Grace Kiandwa, Jivian Cherono, Wilfred Mweni, Christabel Katami, Gloria Kelen, Ruth Mary Jerry, Victor Oyunge, Sharon Gatweri, Dennis Kibngeno, Tracy Mapia, Purity Wanjiro, Yvonne Adhiambo, Maureen Amondi, Peter Ngogi, Wanyonyi Wanjala, Stella Njeri, Grace Morugi, Margaret Waringa, Sheila Brenda, Amina Mohammed, Catherine Mwihaki, Evine Bahati, Sonia Jewel, Abigail Wamboi, Terry Gladys, Martin Javan, Eva Wangoi, Deborah Chepchirchir, Elisha Joe, Riziki Wangoi, Frank Moteti, Amon Tonkei, Amanda Zawadi, Duncan Kipkosgei, Elizabeth Santayon, Brenda Lucy, Cynthia Gadhoni, Vanessa Wangeshi, Daisy Chelagat, Dennis Kipkosgei, Gertrude Mwemba, George Kimwele, Caleb Kibet, Ruth Musebe, Lewis Mwandiki, Bill Monguku, John Mukundi, Muo Mulili, Michelle Nalo, Oscar Mbodhu, Samuel Gari, Hekel Pascal. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to stand and wait for the conferment of the degree of Pioneer International University.
By the powers conferred upon me by the International University Act, section 38 in brackets, A in brackets, and the Pioneer International University Statutes, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the Bachelor of Arts, International Relations from the School of Development and Strategic Studies. By my authority and that of the entire university, give you the powers to read and to do all that appertains to the degree. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 195 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners, University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the conferment of the Bachelor of Education Arts from the School of Education. First class honors, Akinyi Wafula Sylvia, Dolo Cynthia Mueke, Nzioka Margaret Musenya, Dunge Redempta Mtindi, Odeya Nolita Kadudu, Jepchuba Masi, Inapata Maximila, Jerubet Joan. Second class honors, Upper Division, Rayo Maseke, Mwongela Kimindu, Mutungi Mary, Nasimiu Esther, Nagulu Lovins, Ocheng Merorin, Ontita Water, Sigira Nyaechi, Lucivale Audrey, Kiprono Jepto, Waiharo Evelyn, Wajiro Evelyn, Nyasani Kerubo, Kitty Monica, Duta Susan, Karioki Lucy, Gitonga Lona, Gara Kemunto, Maudu Elizabeth, Faith Mercy, Sanya Abigail, Mongare Margaret, Situma Kanjira, Moth Elka, Hilary Obanjo, Damaklin Chebet, Lensa Awol, Christine Washuka, Jennifer Mudeu, Blessing Adema, Jane Kimberly, Odhiambo Auma, Nyantento Mary, Matanta Dixon, Steve Ouma, Kenyanya Joki, Irongo Joyce, Mugambi Vivian, Elik Opala, Joseph Wanyae, Nixon Mirumbe, Muia Alex, Charles Kitsao, Beth Gertrude, Karen Chepkemoi, Daniel Mokua, Harrison Okusimba, Nafula Yukaria, Omodi Habat, Kitupu Chizulwe, Masharia Hilda, Kemei Ian, Mudengi Veronica, Boaz Nyabane, Ariaga Faith, Mudama Charity, Washera Simon, Elizabeth Joki, Nkengole Moses, Vulimwa Crispin, Nyongesa Simiyu, Sylvia Boari, Sandra Cherotich, Mwavu Nicodemus, Mumbo Constance, Macharia Lewis, Maina James, Akama Nyambane, Wanyoike Sophie, Vario Evelyn, Nyaga Yvonne, Ivy Chepkoech, Kipkoril Alex, Masharia Felista, Hezron Kiplangat, Abdullah Europe, Teresia Mudhoni, Kipkemoi Brian, Nyakundi Mokeira, Mwenda Neofin, Juki Joy, Mageto Judy, Lizzie Beryl, Cheruto Immaculate, Cherimo Masi, Kipngeno Eric, Kevin Okoth, Andika Duncan, Kiprono Weodon, Ann Kadhure, Jepkegoi Benedicta, Naomi Jepkoech, Kipleting Asbo, Caleb Kipkoech, James Wafuko, Wanyonyi Nakumicha, Dorothy Chelotich, Cleophas Onyego, Doro Charles, Wachira Wilson, Wabua Lydia, Kipkoech Fidelis, Mwendwa B, Wahome Milka, Jiro Brian, Kathy Margaret, Odhiambo Samson, Ouma Emrans, Angela Ruvisia, Festus Kiplangat, Mukuria Pauline, Ogutu Bonana, Brian Kipkoril, Sharon Kirui, Kipkoech Absalom, Charles Mora, Onchuru Stephen, Samuel Malwa, Nyalondo Mariana, Mudhuri Dixon, Khalif Kipngeno, Muhoja Christine, second class honors lower division, Kamau Jane, Hafsa Osman, Mage Samson, Muya Barnabas, Gatune Grace, Timothy Kadunkumi, Emmanuel Magagio, Lumita Shivaka, Yusuf Kiptol, Matthew Kosgei, Chepngetich Patience, Lokorwa Cheruto, Kikobe Saada, Lydia Nekesa, Nampaso Nyanganyi, Chelangat Cynthia, Kaviro David, Maina Rispaan, Rotich Kimayo, Isaac Machuki, Koech Scholastica, Emekwi Miriam, Peter Veronica, Kamau Rahab, Motuko Wanza, Atiaya Britton, Jiro Moremi, Musungu Eunice, Monanka Stephen, Kinoti Sharon, Nyadiba Chama, Sydney Chepchirchir, Lucy Brenda, Bernard Onyando, Motuko Joy, Onserio Virginia, Gideon Barasa, Brian Kiprono, Mpita Evans, Enoch Kipiegon, Joroge Christopher, Joroge Simon, Nyasoko Dominic, Nyambeche Machani, Ahmed Rashid, Kikurui Vincent, Simiu Collins, Chelagat Masi, Kalwale John, Maina Felix, Rafael Ayako, Aaron Dolo, David Mutai, Purity Chepto, Breda Jepkosgei, Moreithi Nelson, Kizito Matimbai, Kazugu William, Faustin Makoka, Ouma Sylvester, Mwangi Stella, Msioka Tabitha, Mwaneki Faith, Naomi Chepgetich, Melvin Ann. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to remain standing and await the conferment of the degree of Pioneer International University.
By the powers conferred upon me by the University Act, Section 38, 3 in brackets, A in brackets, and the Pioneer International University statutes, and you having fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I do hereby admit you to the Bachelor of Education, Arts, from the School of Education. By my authority and that of the entire university, give you the powers to read and to do all that appertains to the degree. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite deans of schools to present the candidates who have satisfied Pioneer International University Board of Examiners, University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the award of diplomas and certificates in the following order. Dean, School of Business and Management. Dean, School of Information Communication Technology. Dean, School of Development and Strategic Studies. Dean, School of Fisheries and Marine Institute, Professor Patrick Ntonja.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 8 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners, University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the award of diplomas and certificates from the School of Business and Management. Diploma in Business Management, upper credit, Quincy Wamboi, Susan Mwikali. Lower credit, Pauline Mutile, Timothy Mutunga. Diploma in Oil and Gas Management, upper credit, Bill Saningo. Diploma in Tourism and Travel Management, upper credit, Rahab Wamboi. Certificate in Business Management, pass, Quincy Wamboi. And certificate in Oil and Gas Management, Stewart Ondieki. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to stand and wait for the award of the diploma and certificate of Pioneer International University.
And please, to our guests, parents, and even students, we beg you to stay because you only have a few minutes. We graduate the diploma and certificates, and then we can dismiss. It is not yet dismissed. Please, have some patience with us. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 8 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners, the University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the award of diplomas and certificates of Pioneer International University from the School of Information and Communication Technology. Diploma in Information Technology, Upper Credit, Mushtaq Habdi, Masi Mudeu. Lower Credit, Halis Wamboi, Merihan Hali, Shafi Hamed, Fatuma Haden. Pass, Ibrahim Wanyiri, Boru Keya. With your permission, sir, I call upon the candidates to remain standing and wait for the award of the diploma and certificates of Pioneer International University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 9 candidates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners, University Senate, and the University Governing Council for the award of diplomas and certificates of Pioneer International University from the School of Development and Strategic Studies. Diploma in International Relations, Upper Credits, Agnes Washuka, Letitia Angela, Maureen Faith, Chebet Masi, Esther Manga. Lower Credits, Derek Innocent, Certificate in International Relations, Letitia Angela, Derek Innocent, Maureen Faith. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the candidates to remain standing and wait for the award of diploma and certificates of Pioneer International University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor of presenting to you a total of 217 graduates who have satisfied the University Board of Examiners, the University Senate, the University Governing Council, and their regulator for the award of the Certificate in Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping, STCW, by the Kenya Maritime Authority, KMA, in collaboration with Pioneer International University from the School of Aerospace Science and Marine Studies. Samuel Okumu, Haron Mweke, Lodrick Sifuna, Frida Kagweria, Livia Kerubo, Beatrice Chelagat, Timothy Makimei, Monica Wajiro, Luke Odhiambo, Truly Ndenya, Hosea Kimayo, Lucy Wanjiko, Vincent Kunga, Erastus Mugo, Nancy Nyambura, Joy Emily, Lydia Wamboy, Alan Douglas, Sylvester Ochieng. With your permission, sir, there are so many, so we request only those who are present, because many of them are at sea. We have only 17 present and 200 plus who are not here. And they are one of the engineers we want to recognize, Engineer Titus from the faculty. Please stand as we graduate their student. Thank you very much. With your permission, sir, I call upon all the presented candidates from all schools to stand and await for the award of diploma and certificate from Pioneer International University.
by the powers conferred upon me by the University Act, Section 38, 3 in brackets, A in brackets, and the Pioneer International University Statutes, and you have fulfilled all the necessary academic requirements, I hereby admit you to the respective diplomas and certificates of Pioneer International University in the respective schools by the authority and that of the entire university, by my authority and that of the entire university, give you the powers to read and to do all that appertains to the diploma and certificate. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for that session. I would request that all our newly graduates to stand up, please. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for standing. I think we are all set to celebrate your graduation. I would now, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would want to invite the Vice Chancellor to be able to present the newly graduates to you. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, our chief guest, all invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor and privilege to declare these graduates, now graduates of Pioneer International University. And thank you very much.
Yes, let's all celebrate. Congratulations.
I wish all of us to remain standing. I wish to remain standing. Before I dissolve the assembly, I want to appreciate the presence of Dr. Nthanga Jefferson from the Meat Training Institute, Dr. Park from Solarino from South Korea, Dr. George Karevi from Fengsi MOU Mining Corporation, Dr. Peter Thairu, RC attending RC Central, Anita W. Chege, HF Group, Professor Karenga, one of us, and Patrick Watai in Nairobi. Thank you, our guest, Mr. Tor, and our former student president who is with us. I request we observe silence. In accordance with the powers conferred upon me by the provision 39 of the University Act 2012, Section 2 into bracket A, B, and C, and Pioneer International University Statutes, I hereby declare this congregation of the 5th graduation ceremony of Pioneer International University dissolved.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I now request all to remain standing as the Chancellor's procession leave in the following order. The mace bearer, Mr. Thomas Joseph, the Chancellor, followed by the Vice Chancellor, our Chief Guest, the members of Board of Trustees, members of the University Governing Council, our Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Dean of Schools, and the 2024 graduates. Our visitors. Please, the School of Education, can you please follow? Please, School of Education, this way. All the students, you can follow them, please.
In 1 month, in 1 week, you will sing a new song. In 2 days, a lesson that you will hear. Congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you, and you will come. is good. Them say that I can never be all that.